most part, they've resettled in Sector 4032 Green on planet 877.
Back in March 2018, 2 years ago, the Dragon Ball fandom once again witnessed the end of Dragon Ball. But a revelation came in December of that same year, the existence of new Saiyans who were never before identified by Whis, the first of which was Broly, and the second of which was Tarbell, the lost brother of Vegeta. And now in 2020, yet another Saiyan has been discovered, a Saiyan with a deep connection to both Goku and his father, Bardock. The ending of this first episode will leave you with many questions, but before we begin this video, all of the amazing Dragon Ball shirts and items you're shown on screen right now are from AnimeNoCap.com, and as always, a special discount will be provided to you guys at the end of this video, so stay tuned. The story begins on a very small star, where people from different planets decided to live. It seems to encompass different areas of different landscapes, and as we move closer into the foliage however, we see a young man with a tail, seemingly fighting with an enormous dinosaur. He takes steps into a familiar fighting stance. Coming! Suddenly, the dinosaur is left incapacitated in one fell kick before the young Saiyan drags him away with a smile. Big catch today! He returns back to a rural looking village where an elder woman is seen singing. I'm home, mother! I brought you another big catch! Mato! You went out hunting alone again! What about studying? That way of thinking is so old, mother. Don't eat this then, if that's how you see it. Then, I'm gonna meet up with Base now. Make a delicious dinner with that. Jeez. Mato, the new Saiyan we had just been introduced to, curiously then walks off to meet his friend. On his left arm, however, is a mysterious red cloth that seems oddly familiar. His mother pauses for a moment and thinks, the apple sure doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? Meanwhile, on another part of this strange new planet, a Namekian hut is seen. A cowering child is seen with an elder Namek. You're healed now, you can go and play. Thank you, Mr. Harp. Base! Mato! Good morning, Mr. Harp. Good morning to you. Base, let's train, come on. Training? Aren't you tired of doing that every day? I'm asking you because you're the only one I can count on. Don't overdo it, okay? Don't worry. See you later, Mr. Harp. Mato and Base travel to an area away from civilians, before a loud explosion is suddenly heard. Suddenly, Base grabs Mato's tail. No! Got your tail! What? After their battle, Base sits beside Mato atop a cliff, nursing his wounds. Ouch! Grabbing your tail is useless, huh? Yes, it's all thanks to you. You helped me with my training, Base. Huh? Suddenly, 3 spaceships come flying past the pair. What is that? A huge explosion is heard. Just now, what was that thing? That's a meteorite. In the debris of the explosion, the 3 space pods lay in 3 massive craters. Mato and Base watch on from the cliff, both alarmed and curious. What was that? Did something else fall? I saw 3 objects. They fell down there. Let's go, Base. Wait, Mato! The space pods begin to open, and 3 unknown figures emerge in what appears to be Saiyan armor. Mato and Base immediately rush towards them. The device detected an unusual life form. I can tell you that this boring star won't sell for much. Being a subordinate really is hard, huh? It's not easy to find a worthy star. Just to be clear, I would have joined the force if that Jace guy hadn't been there, understood, Raizu? Yes, You're right, Baroa. Suddenly, Baroa's scouter begins to beep. Who the heck are these guys? Even on a poor star like this one you can find powerful beings, huh? But they are no match for us. Baroa. One of them is from Namek, the other is a Saiyan. From Namek? A Saiyan? The two are completely confused by the names they just mentioned. It's an interesting combination, but I don't feel like playing today. Come on, Raizu. Yes. Raizu reaches into his pocket and takes out a pod of seeds. He carefully plants them into the fertile ground and drops a strange liquid on top of them. Mato looks on patiently confused. What the? What are you doing? Suddenly from the ground pops a green creature, a Cyberman. Huh? This looks bad. Have fun with this odd combo, Cyberman. Huh? The three begin to leave, unwilling to waste their time. However, Mato is more perplexed at their ability to fly. He's flying! Come on, there was a reaction there. Let's go! Yes! What was that? What are they? Whatever it is, it doesn't look like we're gonna be friends. It's coming! Face! Damn you! Are you okay, Base? Yes, somehow. Suddenly, the Cyberman releases a torrent of acid from his head, just barely scratching the arm of Mato. Immediately, his cloth protection is burned, and Mato screams in agony. Before he can even take in the situation, however, the Cyberman approaches him from behind. Base yells out, "Mato!" And in an instant, Mato's eyes open with a glow, and he vanishes instantaneously as the Cyberman misses and looks around in confusion. However, within a blink of an eye, Mato emerges right behind the creature, and with those same emotionless glowing eyes, decapitates the Cyberman in one fell swoop. Could this be the beginning of a new Super Saiyan, or the awakening of a certain instinct? Base stands confused, looking on at the back of Mato. Mato, are you okay? Did I do this? Mato looks down at his hands, still trembling at the power which just suddenly ran through him. What is this power? Base, with his Namekian powers, eventually heals the injured arm of Mato. Mato, are you okay? Yeah, thank you, Base. That last blow was amazing though. What was that overwhelming power? If I were hit by something like that, I wouldn't stand a chance. The two then head off as fast as they can to the location of the three invaders. It seems like they went to the village. Let's go! Yeah! Who the hell are those guys? Also, Namek and Saiyan. What are those? Suddenly, a huge explosion is heard just ahead. I'm worried about Mr. Harp. Sorry, Mato. The two decide to split up, looking for their respective families. The explosion was close to the village. Mother, everyone, please be safe. Mato eventually reaches the top of a mountain, overseeing his village, and remains stunned at what he sees. That's impossible! Before him lays his entire village, decimated, but as he looks around, even more worse news is soon to hit him. He looks down and discovers his own mother, laying emotionless on the ground. No! Mother! The scouters of the invaders suddenly pick up an alarmingly fast rising reading. Enraged, Mato powers up. Pudding! That brat again! Kill him! Yes, sir! What a frightening power! I will never forgive you! Take this! My, to lose to a guy like this one. And he was so sure he belonged in the Ginyu Force. But you are not a pure Saiyan, are you? I guess you're a hybrid. I've beaten many Saiyans, but none quite like you. What the hell are you talking about? Since I'm not interested in my success, I didn't want to show you this transformation. But it's a do or die situation, so I have no choice. The strange invader begins to power up, and the ground begins to shake. What? What are you planning to do? A monster? Come on, let's start. The two stare off at each other, with Mato clearly shaken by the power he can sense. You are a monster. Now, shall we begin? Damn! Huh? Uh-oh. Where are you going? You want to avenge the villagers, don't you? Or do you just want to save yourself? You bastard! Oh, are we taking a break now? So carefree. Because of you bastards, everyone in the village... Mother! The two begin trading blows, but Pudding was unfazed. You fucker! You flew away again! Oh, it appears. Don't tell me you don't know how to fly. But you were strong enough to make me transform. You have my respect. I'll show you something. What? That shiny thing is... Shot a la Mo. Mato is caught by the huge energy wave of Pudding. In his wake, a massive crater lies. That Pudding, was he always that strong? The scouters are broken, and what's more, this isn't an especially valuable star, is it? We should go back to planet Frieza. Yes! The three invaders haven't finished their business, then leave. Left on the ground, however, barely alive and motionless, is a damaged and beaten Mato. Sometime later, however, Mato awakes in the rain, completely healed and no longer on the brink of death. Huh? Mom, he woke up! My injuries are healed? Are you okay? Yeah, Mr. Harp helped us. He healed all of us. So is Mr. Harp. I'm glad. Everyone in the village is safe. Mr. Harp, thank you. Mother, I'm coming. Mr. Harp, base! That family told me you healed us. Thank you so much. What about the village? My mother was badly injured too. I'm sorry. I couldn't save the villagers. I healed your mother too, but it was too late. No way! What about that family? Why were they safe and sound? They were near my house when the aliens came. I apologize. She was inside the village. Our power couldn't reach her there. Mato kneels down beside his mother in a panic, screaming her name. Mother, please, open your eyes! Mother! Mother! Inside his mother's mind, however, a certain flashback begins to play through. Please, don't go away! I'm sorry, we Saiyans are a warrior race. We can't live a peaceful life with our family. We must die in battle. You two will live a happy life together. Every time you look at this bandana, you will remember me. Come on, let's go to the next star. Caring about women and children The whole world of Saiyans would be shocked to hear this. Bardock, you will understand it someday, when you'll have a family of your own. Mato's mother eventually wakes up from her dream and she smiles knowing her first sight is her son and that he is safe. Mato is overjoyed and shocked at her finally speaking. Mother, you woke up! I'm so happy! Mr. Harp, Base, again! Please treat her again! Mr. Harp, knowing already the fatal condition of Mato's mother, murmurs, I will try my best, even if it's impossible. Mr. Harp. Mother, everything is going to be fine. After this, I'll get you something delicious. It's okay, Mato. Just stay by my side, please. Alright, I'm here, so don't give up. Mato's mother, knowing that her time is nearly up, decides to tell him the secret she held back her entire life. Mato, there's something I've never told you before. Your father is a Saiyan. They are a warrior race. Saiyan? My father? I heard that there are people who attack stars and then sell them to other aliens, following Frieza's orders. Perhaps the guys attacking us were Frieza's subordinates. They are horrible. That's why I didn't want you to use violence. I don't think your father is alive anymore. Even though your father was like that, I still loved him. And you too. Live the life you want. After saying her last words, Mato's mother suddenly closes her eyes and turns to the side. Mato, not understanding, yearns for his mother while Harp and Base still look on. Mother? Mother! The scene changes to the night, where in front of a roaring fire representing his rage, Mato stares with tears in his eyes and his fist clenched. The next morning, Mato stares at the crater left behind from his defeat to Pudding. Standing on the rubble he just created, he stands alone angrily. Mato, I couldn't defeat a subordinate, but I swear I'll defeat their boss Frieza no matter what. My mother was killed. I could never live here peacefully after that. Stop that! I know how you feel, but right now they would kill you. Didn't your mother say something similar? She didn't want you to use violence. Master Harp, please say something. Mr. Harp thinks on Mato's rage and locks eyes with him. Mato, please follow me. Okay? They travel back to the Namekian heart of Mr. Harp and Base. Here, Piccolo. On announcing the word Piccolo, the ground begins to rumble and the floor elevates. Mr. Harp begins to explain. I was also one of those foreigners who flew on this star. A letter I found said, please wait there until I come back. So I've lived here ever since. I don't know how many decades I waited for my parents to return. One day I was examining this room and I noticed that this house is actually a spaceship. Probably something happened on their planet and I was sent here. I wanted to use this spaceship to find my parents, but I couldn't do it. I was too scared. I thought since they haven't come here yet, they're probably dead. For this reason, I couldn't leave this planet. The people here know and rely on my healing ability. Most of us come from different planets, and this was a perfect place to live, so comfortably. I thought that I would never need this spaceship anymore. Mato, if you really want to avenge your mother, I'll give you this spaceship. Thank you so much. Mr. Harp rummages in his pocket and takes out a strange orange ball with 4 stars on it. Take this too, okay? I created it when I was thinking about leaving this planet. The number of stars on this ball will guide you where you desire. Mato grips onto the ball, mesmerized by its familiar feel. Mr. Harp continues, when I made this, I felt strangely nostalgic. Maybe there is something similar on my home planet. I think a distant memory is left in my heart. If you hold this firmly and have a strong desire, it will guide you where you're meant to be. But you shouldn't overexert yourself. It's important to understand when you should give up. I'll definitely avenge my mother. And finally, Base, Please go with him. Your abilities will surely help Mato on his journey. However, never force yourself. You can come back home anytime. Understood, Mr. Harp. I think it will probably be a difficult journey. I'm repeating myself here, but if you feel like giving up, you can come back here anytime. Good luck. Yes, thank you for everything. We will definitely come back. Mr. Harp eventually leaves the hut as Base operates the ship's controls. Mato continues to grip tightly and stare into the orange ball. An amazing ball. It's like being guided by something. Alright, let's go, Base. Okay. The hut raises from the ground and reveals its true spaceship appearance, before blasting off to their first location, guided by the orange ball. With a driven look on his face, Mato looks on to his new future in search of power. The ship eventually arrives above a strange and barren looking planet. Base questions Mato, "Is there anything you're looking for on this planet? By the way, what kind of wish did you make?" Mato, however, remains tight-lipped over his intentions. The ship then lands on the strange block-filled planet. Base continues his questioning. Then, where is the person you're looking for? Mato looks at the mysterious ball for guidance. Over there. They come across a lone tavern. It's here. I feel like something guided me. They open the door and inside are two figures. Welcome! A hooded man peeks through his cover. Mato and the hooded man lock eyes, startled by his power. Mato thinks, that person. I feel a strong reaction coming from him. You don't seem to be from the Galactic Patrol. A Saiyan and a Namekian guy. What business do you have with me? I must avenge my mother. I want to defeat Frieza and his army. I wish to be more powerful, and I was guided here to you. Frieza and his army? Interesting. Alright, follow me. I feel sorry for those kids talking to Legic. Mato and Base begin following the man. Along the walls are dozens of wanted posters featuring his image. The oblivious Base wonders, there are so many pictures of this guy here. Is he famous? They finally arrive at an area in the middle of nowhere. Mato wonders, what the hell are we doing here? Huh? What are you doing? A scum like you will defeat Frieza? You don't deserve to stand on this stage. Legic suddenly and without warning slices the shoulder blade of Mato. He screams out in agony at the pain. Mato falls to the floor on his knees as Legic stands above him waiting to deliver a fatal final blow before suddenly his arm is grabbed. What? Are you okay, Mato? Huh? Oh my, so you know some tricks. With Mato now left beaten on the ground, Legic turns to Base and says, "Hey, you Namekian." Yes? What are you doing? Heal him. Okay, yes, I'll do it. Mato, I'm going to heal you. Mato is then healed up, but as he recovers, Legic takes out an additional weapon. Once again, Mato is beaten to a pulp. Hey, heal him quick. Heal him. This endless cycle repeats. The attacks from Legic continue, this time with energy beams, but Mato is faster than before. Huh? Mato! He can fly! That's great! Legic, knowing now that Mato is improved, signals Mato to follow him down again. So, what did you learn? Saiyans will gain more power level every time they are brought back from the brink of death. However, it's not that scary. You Saiyans who like blood and battles are a warrior race. You're just a group of battle freaks that only live to fight. But you look different. You're probably a hybrid. Well, pure Saiyans do not exist. It seems that they have something like a defense mechanism when they are in danger. Mato suddenly carries a blank look on his face. Legic, thinking he's reacting to something he said, questions, "What? What's wrong?" Mato's heart begins to thump faster and faster. Base questions, "What's the matter, Mato?" Suddenly, Mato, after staring at the full moon, transforms into his Uzaru form, shocking everybody. What the? It's the Great Ape! Mato! What's happening? Legic, having somehow been used to this situation, immediately shoots an energy beam into the moon, blowing it up in the process. I was on planet Slug once, but the Namekians there couldn't do this, you know. Are you awake, Saiyan? Your friend is interesting. He's quite the magician, doing stuff like healing and recreating clothes. What the hell? Looks like you can't remember, huh? It was an incredible power. I thought I would die. So that's the Saiyan's power. The strength of a Saiyan is almost infinite, and Frieza is scared of it. Increasing your fighting power like this is useless. First, you must understand Saiyan's skill and traits. And how should I do that? I'll introduce you to a Saiyan guy I know. A Saiyan? The group of three begin their next travel, now to this other Saiyan that Legic knows. Who could it be? They arrive at yet another strange looking planet. On arrival, Mato is left perplexed at what he sees before him. What is that creepy tree? Suddenly from behind, a group of men similarly dressed to the invaders begin laughing. It seems like a traveler has lost his way. To end up in this place at this time, you're really unlucky. Hey, his tail. Is he a Saiyan? That dress, it looks like the uniform of Frieza's army. As Mato becomes increasingly agitated, Legic places his hand in the way to defuse the situation. Scum, you still enjoy bullying the weak, huh? Are you really? Legic? Long time no see. Is that bastard Turles with you? I'm here. Standing before them is a tanned and menacing looking Saiyan with a familiar hairstyle. You act all high and mighty as usual. That's why you can't get stronger. Ha! You'll kneel before me sooner or later. That guy is a Saiyan. Okay, Mato. He is the pure Saiyan I was talking about. He's a completely different type, since you're a hybrid. When it comes to fighting, they are simply geniuses. They have something that cannot be measured by fighting power alone. You don't have enough experience to fight them in a real match, so try to steal everything you can from them. Turles! 6 months! I'll leave this guy to you for 6 months. Teach him how you Saiyans fight. Mato stares nervously at Turles, wondering how strenuous his upcoming training will be. 6 months with me? I can't guarantee his safety. What? All you have to do is teach him, just like I did for you. Alright, we're going base. What? This is Mato's stage. You're a burden right now. But I too? I should be able to do something. That's right, there is something that you can do. That's why we're going to my planet. This time, you have to do your best alone. They are pro fighters who like to riot around the universe. If you let your guard down, you'll die before you fight Frieza. Yes. Mato, be strong. Alright, Don't forget your mother. Anger will make you stronger. Hit them with that. After giving his advice to the young Mato, Legic and Base leave in the spaceship, leaving Mato to fend for himself with Turley. Mato locks eyes with Turley's, who looks down with a smirk. As he stands down below him and his men, one of them drops down to the surprise of Mato. Are you ready, boy? I'm your opponent. Mato gets into position to start the first day of his training. Meanwhile, still traveling through space, Legic and Base talk. Excuse me, what can I do? You're already one step behind Mato in terms of fighting power. I'm afraid you won't catch up with him anymore. However, you have an amazing power that Mato doesn't have. I'll train you for the next 6 months. First of all, we need to train your mind. From now on, it's going to be tough, so prepare yourself. The scene begins with an outward look on the strange planet Mato was left on. Suddenly, Mato is seen dispatching of one of Turley's men with a single strike. This brat! Man, I was careless. I should be less optimistic. Mato stares at his own hands, marveling at the new power flowing within him. I'm definitely getting stronger. I should thank Legic too. That daze. I feel sorry for him. It's our turn soon. Bored of seeing his comrade getting beaten, 2 small twins land on the field. Don't get in my way! Please stay quiet. We'll teach you something new. This time my opponents are 2. Meanwhile, back on the planet of Legic, Base 2 is continuing his training. Over here! Behind! Listen, sensing ki is not guesswork. Don't think about signs or slight movements. Just feel it. Yes! Back with Mato, the duo begin their attack. Raisin! Like I say, we're twin brothers! The other one is not here. Where the heck is he hiding? We're not done yet. So, ki is the energy that's inside everyone. Don't force it. Calm down and try to pull it out slowly. If you can control your ki, you'll be able to do various things. You will learn how to fly and create ki bullets, just like me. Some say they can change their power level to 0. I am not that skillful. I can't do it, but you're promising. And with those words from Legic, back on the battlefield, Mato seems to have vanished without a trace. Bastard! Where did you go? Up there! His power level is 15,000. His power level is equal or even higher than Wheat Turley's Crusher Corpse. It's impressive for a kid like him. But that power level, I don't have to be his opponent. You guys should deal with it. Turley's leaves, unimpressed with the power level he sends. Meanwhile, with Legic, he places a feast of food before Base, despite Namekians only needing water to survive. Listen, if you want to gain strength, you should eat a full meal. To build a strong mind and body, it's not enough to train yourself to death. Move well, eat well, rest well. These are the 3 things you have to do. Fucking! Stop mocking me, brat! That frigging kid is underestimating us. We'll show you how terrifying Turley's Crusher Corpse can be. As all 4 continue to attack from all sides, Mato remembers the words of Legic. Mato, be strong. Don't forget your mother. Anger will make you stronger. Hit them with that. What? You only drink water? Namekians are really surprising. The scene shifts to Mato now fighting the stronger 2 of Turley's men. Turley observes from above, now concerned at the power he's witnessing. Shit. What are you doing with that brat? Come on, let's go! Huh? What skill? Suddenly, Mato lands on the ground, exhausted. There's no time to rest. Huh? What's this? You idiot. Huh? What? Damn. Why are they taking so much time? Meanwhile, back with base. You sure have a better control of your ki now. It's been 3 months already. Mato, how strong have you become? What a guy! Shit, not yet! Suddenly, a beam is fired, narrowly missing one of Turley's men. Mr. Turley's! Enough! You! Shut up! I'm next. You'll fight me now! Turley's throws to the ground a new set of clothes. Take off your clothes and wear this undersuit. Immediately, Mato is fazed by the idea of wearing the same armor as his mother's killers. Wearing the same clothes as Frieza's army is... well, don't fuss over it. Think of it as a gift from a fellow Saiyan. A ball of light brighter than Mato has ever seen before forms in Turley's palm. You have to fully understand that you are a Saiyan. What's that? Power ball! The ball explodes, blinding Mato momentarily before finally leaving a bright moon-like image in the sky. Mato's heart begins to thump as the power within him rages. I don't want to turn into a monkey as well. The effects of my power ball will last for a while. Despite the destruction of the sphere, Mato once again transforms into an Uzaru. Come on, show me your true form. After an intense battle between the two, Mato and Turley sit beneath the large tree. It seems that you were somewhat conscious when you turned into a grey ape, but you are trying to hold down your power, somewhere in your heart. Saiyan's fighting instinct doesn't work like that. What you're doing, it's like you're playing around. Are there any other Saiyans? Let's see. The only Saiyans said to be alive are the ones who work in Frieza's army, which means the prince of the remaining Saiyans, Vegeta, and his men Nappa and Raditz. Rumor has it that Vegeta's brother Tarbell and Paragus' son Broly are alive somewhere. Paragus was a subordinate of the former King Vegeta. Also, they say Kakarot is on Earth. Just a few Saiyans survived. But maybe there are other hybrid Saiyans like you out there. Speaking of which, your mother was killed by Frieza's army, and you want to avenge her, right? They said that planet Vegeta, the Saiyans' planet, was destroyed by a meteorite. What really happened is, that bastard Frieza destroyed it. He was afraid that the Saiyans who were gaining more and more power would form an alliance and fight him. I was able to survive thanks to that legend guy. No way! Then my father was also killed by Frieza? Now, do you get how strong the guy you're trying to defeat is? Frieza could easily erase a planet if he fought seriously. Right now, he could beat you with one hand. Mato begins to think intensely about the feat that lays before him. Could he really beat someone so strong? and the promised 6 months passed quickly. Take this! What's wrong? Is that all you've got? Shit! What? You kid! Just die! What? This is somewhat entertaining. So he does have Saiyan blood in his veins. Suddenly, Turles turns his head and notices a lone fruit. He travels inside. With a smile, he grabs the strange food. Before he can even try to ingest it, however, his arm is grabbed. What the? This is the end. You lost, Turles. Legic! 6 months have passed. The scene shifts to Mato and the ship flying to its next location. Base looks at the now more serious Mato, thinking to himself, he changed a lot. Is that really Mato? Are you finally aware of your Saiyan identity? Mato looks down at the fruit in his hand and reminisces on memories just before they left. Boy! Don't you want to come with me and wander the universe freely? Destroy a star, eat delicious food, and get drunk with tasty alcohol. Don't you want to live such a fun life? I can't come with you. I want to defeat Frieza. And if you, like Frieza, keep attacking people on other planets, I will defeat you too. That's what Saiyans are all about. Boy! Turles throws towards Mato an object. It's a farewell gift. Suddenly, after ingesting the fruit, Mato's body convulses and fills with power. He stares at himself, surprised at the effect of the strange food. After they finally leave, Turles reflects. Defeat me. After all, Saiyans are interesting. Hey, this planet is useless now. Shall we move on to the next one? The planet will be, well, the closest is Earth. Maybe I'll go and say hi to Kakarot. Meanwhile, back on Legic's planet... It seems that you can control your ki fairly well, but you're not very good at releasing it. You wouldn't hurt a fly with such a weak energy wave. But it's amazing, Mato. It took me all 6 months to learn it, and you're much stronger than before, aren't you? Please, one more time. No, we should take a break for now. Let's eat something. You can't improve your fighting power by combat alone. Yes. Mato, what will you do next if you defeat Frieza? After I defeat Frieza? I don't know. If I really succeed, I'll probably go home and visit Mother's grave and tell her about it. I understand. Listen, Mato, you have a dream. A dream? Right now, you're obsessed with your revenge. That's why you can't become stronger. You can't move on. You're still young. Depending on how you train, you should be able to surpass me. Don't make Frieza your ultimate goal. Look ahead. Legic, do you have a dream? I've lived longer than you, so no. I don't have any more dreams. All that's left for me is to drink and die. No. There is one thing. A dream. Perhaps, Mato, you might grant me my wish. After a brief time skip, Mato is seen on the floor barely alive, with a damaged Legic standing before him. This is the end, Mato. A few hours before, however. What's wrong, Legic? You've been standing there since yesterday. Mato, no training for today. Huh? Listen, you should rest. The rocks! In such a short time! Amazing! Mato, base! Okay, this will be your last training. The last? Base, you'll sit there. Don't move. Whatever happens, don't come here. Yes. Mato, you, follow me. As I said, this will be your last training. A one-on-one fight with me. We'll fight until one of us dies. What? What do you mean? Let's go. Wait a minute, Legic. After Legic's sudden and unwarranted attack, Mato stares at Legic confused. Before suddenly, a large car explodes out of Mato's forehead. He screams in agony. Mato! Don't move! Base is left paralyzed by the voice of Legic. I said it before, didn't I? I'll kill you if you interfere! Legic. Listen, Mato. What you lack is that you have no previous experience of sparing or taking someone's life. Your potential power level is great, but you're too soft. If you can't kill me, you definitely won't be able to defeat Frieza. But still, I don't want to kill you, Legic. Mato, I told you I have a dream, and the dream I have, you're the one who's gonna make it come true. I've never told you, but in the past, I tried to defeat Frieza. Frieza? Didn't you hear about this from Turles? I fought against Frieza's army to set him free. Also, I was interested in Frieza's real abilities, so I decided to fight him. I thought I was the strongest being in the whole universe, until that moment. As he was rising above everyone else, Frieza's strength was infinite. I was terrified by him, and I fell into despair. A coward. I was lucky enough to run away. After that, I became nothing but a miserable loser. I had no choice. I kept living quietly on this remote planet. But then, you showed up. I may have lost to Frieza, but I'm quite sure I know what he's capable of, and I think you're the one who's strong enough to defeat him. I want to train you so that you can beat me and then defeat Frieza. That is my dream. Legic. I've been thinking about what to do since you told me I had a dream. And to make that dream come true, I can't lose. Mato! Mato, thank you. The two get ready for their final fight and lock eyes with each other one last time. The two remain standstill, facing off with Mato taking the time to tend to the cut he suffered earlier. But before he can even finish, Legic launches his first attack. Mato suddenly braces himself and catches both of Legic's swords between his arms, but without a moment's notice, Legic counters. I'm serious. I'm really going to kill you, Mato. My head! What? What's wrong? That was a weak attack! If you don't fight back, I'll attack you more and more! The two disappear in extreme speed, leaving Base confused, unable to keep track of them. They disappeared? Legic remains unfazed at Mato's attack, erecting an energy shield to block all incoming beams. Shit. Legic looks down on the massive crater now created by Mato's fall. Mato! What's wrong? Mato is in a strange state. It shouldn't go like this. An enraged Mato with his eyes now glowing grunts in anger. My head! Meanwhile, back in space, Mr. Turles, we're almost on Earth. Send a scouter drone to make sure the Earth's soil is suitable for growing the Tree of Might. Mr. Turles, why did you give one of the Tree of Might's fruit to Mato that time? That? I did it on a whim. To be honest, the fruits we produced on that planet weren't that good. But that's not the only reason behind my gift. Mato! Withdrawal symptoms? Yes, like us. There is no problem if you keep eating the fruit regularly. What the hell are withdrawal symptoms? This fruit was originally meant for the gods of destruction. If an average person eats it, it's okay. But for Mato, it's essential to liberate his mind. Mato, I don't know what's happening to you right now, but I'm not going easy on you. This is the end! Mato! Suddenly, Legic's fist is caught point blank. What? Mato, now with his pupils gone and his aura golden yellow, stares back coldly at Legic. A newfound power is finally unlocked within him. What's this? What's with this change? Mato stands behind the completely caught off guard Legic, completely bulked up and golden power seeping continuously from his body. This is Mato's true nature! The two continue their fight, each trading blows. Amazing, Mato! What the hell happened to you? That's impossible! His power level is still increasing! Take this! What? Mato. He's strong. This is the first time I've enjoyed fighting this much. Let's go, Mato! Shot! Idiot! It's too soon! Staring over the debris of Mato's last attack, he powers briefly down and returns to the surface. He grabs the now unconscious Legic and readies his fist for one final fatal blow. But just as he attempts to do so, Mato suddenly comes back to his senses and his pupils re-emerge. Legic! He immediately lets go of Legic and then falls to the ground himself, completely drained of his power. Mato! Legic! Are you okay, Mato? I'll heal you! But base... Legic! I told you to stay put! Oh no... Mato, here, the real battle begins now. Legend jumps into the air and with as much force as possible brings down his sword, stabbing Mato right through his leg. Mato screams once again in unbelievable pain. Legend lifts his sword out to stab him again, but Mato jumps to safety. It's over, Mato. With his last ounce of strength, Mato reaches out his hand and launches an energy ball, but Legic dodges with ease and is unimpressed. Don't be stupid. Stop resisting. Huh? With his attack missed, Mato seems unfazed however, and keeps his arm outstretched. He suddenly then yells, Powerball! What? What's that light? Behind Legic emerges a fake moon, the same one Turley showed Mato. Oh no! And with that, Mato begins his uncontrolled Uzoro transformation once again. Even though there's no moon, how? I see! That light is replacing the moon itself! Disappear! Without that, you should turn back to normal. No way! Why is he still like this? Mato, that guy completely... Shit! Not yet! Keep going! Again! Again! Not yet! Not yet! The enraged Mato once again charges up one final attack. But this time, floods of tears come down the monster's eyes, and his whole body begins to shake. He falls to the ground, and his body returns back to normal size. Laying before him, however, is a battered and bruised Legic, who is no longer moving. Was Mato really able to stop himself in time, or was he too late to save Legic? Some time passes after Mato and Legic's final battle, and Legic awaits now with his injuries now miraculously cured. Mato, base. I see. Darn, so I survived again. I get to survive and live with emptiness once again, just to have a meaningless life. It's not meaningless. I became so strong, thanks to you and your life, Legic. Mato, my dreams are about my mother and the villagers, and my father too. Those people I couldn't save. I want to become strong enough to protect someone. Even if I beat Frieza, those who died will never come back. Once you die, everything's over. Even though you think your life is insignificant, as long as you're alive, you can start over. So please, start living for yourself. With those poignant words said, Mato travels back to his spaceship. He grips harder on the Dragon Ball Mr. Harp gave him. It glows and the number of stars mysteriously decreases, as if a sign of his journey coming closer to the end. Okay, let's go, base. Legic, you helped us so much. I wonder if you can beat Frieza's army as you are now. While you're at it, try to overpower Frieza as well. I will definitely defeat Frieza, and I'll come back here to let you know. Mato. Legic, now proud and impressed with his student, gives an uncharacteristic thumbs up in support. Mato returns the favor. The ship then elevates into the sky, and shoots off for its next destination, leaving Legic to watch on with a smile. Sometime later, back in the bar they originally found Legic. So good. It's the first time I've tasted a sake like this. You're in a good mood today, aren't you, Legic? Owner, can I get something to eat with my drink? That reminds me, a rich man on this planet. At last, Mato, it's time. Yes. The scene transitions to a strange but familiar green planet. On the surface, however, 3 of Frieza's men have just landed with their pods. No, even so, we're great too, right? Indeed. I'm sure we'll be selected to join Frieza's army shock troops. All thanks to you, Purin. Much obliged. I never wanted a successful career. This is a real nuisance. But thanks to you, I'm able to give my family a life without hardships. Me too. Could have a baby with my girlfriend, or something like that. Suddenly, Mato and Base's ship also reaches the planet. What's that? It's a spaceship. It's landing. That isn't one of Frieza's army spaceships. Who could it be at this time? Shall we find out? Mato and Base emerge, both looking for what they came for. Base especially, however, feels a strange sense of familiarity. It feels a little nostalgic. I wonder why. That way, there is a reaction. There is no doubt this is the planet. Huh? Something's coming! The 3 Frieza's subordinates quickly arrive on the scene. Those are... Was that spaceship we saw theirs? Those guys. Didn't we... That one. He's still alive. Oh, if it isn't that strange couple from planet Emigrant. I've never thought you would survive my attack. Ah yes, the Saiyan and the Namekian that were beaten by Purin that time. What's up with that outfit though? Don't tell me you joined Frieza's army. What are you doing on this planet? It's obvious. It's our superior's order. We must gather the Dragon Balls that are on this planet. Frieza's order is to kill every inhabitant, should there be any resistance. What? You bastards! Angered by his words, Mato immediately powers up in rage. What? His power level is getting higher! All three of their scouters explode from the intensity of his power increase. This is madness! I've trained to death to defeat you, to defeat Frieza. I can't let the likes of you make people like my mother and the other villagers miserable. That's why I'll avenge everyone. Yikes! What a crazy power level! In response, Purin too powers up to the same form he previously beat Mato with. Mr. Purin, looks like it won't be as easy as that time. Let's go! Purin is stopped in his tracks with one punch, and the blood from his cough splatters onto Mato's emotionless face. As Purin shakes in disbelief, Mato outreaches his hand. No way! Purin is... he... so easily... Wait! In one fell swoop, the subordinate is sliced in half and immediately killed. Mato's first ever kill. Help me! Please! Frieza. Huh? Where is Frieza? Frieza is not on this planet. He's doing something. He should be on planet Resource. Got it. I beg you, help me. My life. My life. There are people waiting for me. My mother and my lover. I can't die here. Base, realizing there's no need to go any further, yells at Mato to stop his killing spree. Mato! There's no need to! But he notices the now glowing green eyes of Mato, full of hatred, anger, and killing intent. Why? Why did you kill someone who was begging for his life? Huh? What? That sound just now? What? No way! They look just like me and Mr. Harp. Don't tell me this is... Is this Namek? Ah, I see. You saved us from those guys. I'm also glad that the child who left Namek that time is safe on another planet. He looks exactly like Mr. Harp. Putting that aside, I welcome you. Even though this village is quite empty, we'll have many things to discuss. For the time being, please relax. No, it's fine. There's somewhere else we need to go. Let's go, base. Where do we need to go? Mato, what do you want to... We're going to Resource to destroy Frieza. Mato, we can't go together. With those words, Mato is now alone in his spaceship with a Namekian who has reconfigured the ship to move by his language now instead. It moves with your language too. However, Mato thinks back on Base's final words. We can't go together. That's enough, don't you think? You avenged the villagers. It's not enough. Frieza is still alive. If we don't defeat Frieza, there will be other tragedies like ours. To me, It looks like you're just having fun, Mato. That bloodstained bandana confirms it. If you can't see it, we should go back to our planet together. I understand, Base, how you feel, Mato, but I don't think you understand my feelings. What? You didn't see your parents die like I did. That's why you're saying that. Okay, Base, you don't need to come with me. I'm going to kill Frieza alone. Base, aren't you going with Mato? Mr. Suno. I don't know if I should say this, since you've been through so many different things. You should cherish your good friends. There will be times when you won't understand each other, of course. Other people's emotions are unpredictable, like the weather. However, there are things you can do even on a rainy day. There must be something you can do for Mato. Something I can do? And with that, Base watches as Mato takes off, alone. Mato. Now, there's something I would like to ask you. Shall we go to my house? What's wrong? Come on in. That's... Mr. Suno, what's that ball? Ah, it's called a Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball? Mr. Harp gave me something similar, but the size, it was smaller. He told me something like, the different number of stars on the ball will lead you to what you strongly desire. Does this Dragon Ball have the same effect? That's interesting. Perhaps the ball has influenced his deep memories. However, if you collect 7 of these Dragon Balls, any 3 wishes will come true. Any 3 wishes? That's right. Frieza wants to collect these balls. That's why he sent those guys to this planet. Maybe the Dragon Balls can bring the dead back to life. It might be possible, but why? You said that there are 7 Dragon Balls, right? Where are the other Dragon Balls? Yes, the 7 elders living on this planet have them. It's perfect! This will solve everything! This is what I could do for Mato. With the 7 Dragon Balls, the villagers, Mato's parents, I can bring them back to life. I can save Mato from his current self. Yes, I don't know if my wish will come true. It won't be easy. Trials? Yes, each of the 7 elders has 1 Dragon Ball. You have to pass their trial. Some are battles of wits, some are discussions, some are about love. In some, you'll play a game. Only he who is recognized as a hero by every elder will obtain the Dragon Balls. What's your trial, Mr. Suno? My trial is easy. Taking part in other trials will help you pass mine. To me, it seems like yours is the most difficult. There? There's not a more straightforward way, is there? In the north, you will find the eldest trial. You can try to convince him, but I don't know if your request will be granted. However, that trial is the first. He will listen to your story. Is that person the eldest? Thank you for coming, guest. My name is Nao. What business do you have with the eldest? I'm here for the Dragon Ball. I see. Let's get started then. In this trial, you'll need to fight me. Meanwhile, back in space, Lord Frieza, we've lost communication with Team Purin. They were on Namek. I see. With Team Purin, Namek seems to hold a mysterious power. More importantly, Lord Frieza, planet resource. Are you sure you want them to take it? If it's for immortality, 1 or 2 planets. What? What's wrong with you? Well, there's a spaceship I've never seen before. It must be a travel spaceship. Just leave it alone. The spaceships unknowingly pass each other. and the two fated warriors get their closest yet to their fated clash. Ouch, ouch! How's that? It won't be easy. Nail is the only Namekian warrior on this planet. He won't be defeated easily. However, to collect the 7 Dragon Balls, I need to beat Nail. There's no other way. Compared to Mato and Legic, if I do my best... Okay, I'll try again. You are not done yet, right? Yes, I won't give up until I get the Dragon Ball. You're definitely not like the average Namekian. Even though you're more specialized in the mystic abilities, you can also fight. However, I am a Namekian warrior. I'm here to protect the elders, generations of warriors, and I am their descendant. I can't lose to a member of the Dragon Clan. And yet, you still want to fight? Nail, why are you fighting Base so seriously? His feelings are real. I can't take them lightly. Still, a Namekian from another planet. I'd like to have a chat with him someday. What's this terrible key? Someone is coming to Namek. Not one, not two. You woke up, Base. You shouldn't force yourself. You were asleep for 5 days. It's already been 5 days? Oh no, I have to hurry. I can't take it slow. Base, why are you working so hard? I'm doing this for my friend, Mato. You told me there was something I could do for Mato. I want to do it. Even if that means fighting someone you can't defeat? I'll keep doing this until I win, no matter the cost. Compared to Mato's suffering. I see. Mr. Suno, that's... Congratulations, Base. You may take this with you. My trial was about courage. The courage to use your power for the ones you care about. Take this with you, and make sure you get the other Dragon Balls. Mr. Suno! Thank you so much. I'll gather all 7 for sure. Don't strain yourself. Yes, I finally got my first Dragon Ball. Well, what did you say? What's going on? It's noisy outside. Why? Tell me. Dragon Balls. Listen, just give it to me. You've got it, right? Mr. Suno? Go home. Ball. Don't feel something evil. Then die. Immediately, as if linked to Base, Mato senses an incredible power. Base? The aftermath of planet Namek is then seen. Meanwhile, on planet Resource, we see the extremely vegetated landscape. From space, Mato looks on. So, Frieza is on this planet, huh? On the surface of the planet, 2 more menacing subordinates are seen, dressed in what appears to be Frieza armor. Planet Resource, huh? There seems to be lots of different and interesting items. Those objects are quite unique. I heard people use some kind of magic here. That aside, this is a good planet. Lord Frieza. I wonder why he's letting it go. He's gone to Namek, probably looking for the rumored Dragon Balls. They say Dragon Balls can grant any wish. If Lord Frieza keeps believing in legends, he might meet his end. Shit. Who the hell are they? What do they want? They want to destroy this planet. Miss, you have to leave this place. Please. We'll take care of them. No, I'm staying here too. We will defend this planet together. Nampula, there's something I'd like to ask you. What? What does Salza think of me? He's so cool. I wonder if he has a girlfriend or something. Why would I know, you disgusting homo? So cold! You don't understand the feelings of a maiden in love. Hey, you think so too, right? Huh? What a sensitive reaction. Your face is pretty too. You are so my type. Who the hell are you? Zoe! Nampula! Coolest armored squadron! Don't look down on us! Frizzle! You knocked me off my feet. Isn't that an interesting trick? Let me show you something good in return. The small one. He's gone. Suddenly, the man is pulled underground. How is it? The taste of ground. Gorgon! I'll never forgive you for what you've done to this planet and to Gorgon. I'll give you some of my love. Love me do! Who is it? How dare you interfere in my love life? Standing before them is Mato once again. Such a boorish guy! That weird tail. Is he one of the few Saiyans who survived? He's wearing the same uniform. I don't think he's an enemy though. What is he? Those clothes. You're with Frieza's army. Where is Frieza? Well, we're not exactly with Frieza's army. Zoe! Nampula! I don't care who you are. Where is Frieza? This... Even though I'm trying to show you a beautiful fighting pose, such a rude kid. Nampula, come on, do it. Okay. Watch out for your feet. He'll grab you and pull you underground. It's too late. Nampula! Gorgon! What a relief! Are you okay, Gorgon? Lady Basil. Yes, somehow. What's with that guy? Monkey brat. Don't be so cocky. I'll give you some of my pretty and beautiful love. All you need is love. Moonlight assault! Are you kidding? Amazing. In a flash, they... Thank you so much for your help. Who are you? I'm Mato. I came to this planet to defeat Frieza. Frieza? Lately, strange people have come here to damage and rob this planet, but I've never heard that name before. Is he a comrade of those guys? Don't tell me. I've come this far, following false information. Definitely not false, but Frieza is not on this planet. He had important business to attend to. What's with this power level? His ki is scary. I've never felt something like this before. Who are... My name is Cooler. That tail. You're a Saiyan, aren't you? You're the one who killed Zoe Nampula. You've hurt my pride. Prepare to face the consequences. Mato stands paralyzed at the being in front of him as Cooler stares coldly back. Such an incredible power level! It's the first time He's even stronger than Legic. Still, I can't believe a monkey like you survived. Frieza's arrogance is also at fault. Cooler slowly raises his hand up, and a smirk appears across his face. Just barely, Mato dodges Cooler's death beam. Oh, so he managed to dodge that? Such speed and power! I wouldn't survive a frontal attack like that. Then, what about this? Can you? What? I'm here. What a battle! If they keep going on like this, Mato, what's the matter? Is that all you've got? Entertain me more. At this rate, he'll kill me. Mato, realizing the power he's up against, ascends into the sky, aiming to do the same finishing move he did on Legic. Take this! As the massive energy ball approaches, Cooler can't help but grin. Impossible! Mato! After being completely obliterated by Cooler's counterattack, Mato lands on the ground motionless and completely beaten. You won't die yet. I'm about to show you what true hell is like. No matter how much you cry or shout, I will show no mercy. So, Saiyan. Cooler, now standing above Mato, raises his leg to cruelly stamp the defenseless Saiyan, causing Mato to scream out in pain. Shit! There's nothing we can do! Mato! Cooler leans down to grab hold of Mato's tail, and with a smirk, pulls it out with extreme ferocity. Tumbling down the mountain, Mato once again lays motionless on the floor. So boring. It's time to end this. Mato! Lady Basil, you can't go! He'll kill you! Let go, Cheddar. He's going to kill us anyway. At least I'll die trying to save Mato. Let's go, Gorgon. We'll support him. Got it, my lady. Looks like we're done here. You've done well. For a Saiyan. Huh? Mato, hang in there. I'll heal you right away. Mid-heal? You were just wasting time. What? Suddenly the death beam is deflected. Standing back up at almost full health, Mato emerges. Impossible! He was on the brink of death! Thank you for your help, but please, stay out of this. It's dangerous. No, we'll fight together. Gorgon, boost his speed, and I'll do attack and defense. Yes, my lady. Accelerate! He's fast! Don't underestimate me! Buff! Meanwhile, back where Mato's ship had landed, it was an unfamiliar spaceship. Lord Cooler orders are to eradicate everything on this planet. I wish this land's king hadn't gone against Lord Cooler. Anyway, we're meeting up with Zoe and Ampula. Hey! The communication! No, it can't be. Lord Freezer is... Back on the battlefield, Cooler and Mato continue to clash. Mato now powered up by the spells of the villagers. Despite this, Mato is still completely exhausted. What's going on here? How did he increase his power level so quickly? Cooler looks to the ground and finally notices the two villagers aiding Mato. I see. That's how. This is Resource's famous magic. I see. You showed me something really interesting. This is bad! Mato, without a moment's hesitation, stands in between the village and Cooler's death. Mato! Standing alive but completely damaged, Mato remains. Oh, you survived that, huh? It won't happen again. I'll turn you into cosmic dust, bastard. I see. No matter how, Mato... Hey, listen! Behind us, there's a hole I made when I killed one of them. While he's attacking me, go and hide in there. That's... What about you, Mato? I'll catch up with you later. But... Come on! Go! Lady Basil, come with me. Mato, knowing this will be his last-ditch effort, powers up to full power. Struggles, holding back the extreme energy. He looks back behind him and notices the villagers have managed to reach the hole. One final smile goes across Mato's face. You're pretty tough. This is the end. In the fallout of the explosion lies a massive path of destruction, with not even a trace of Mato remaining. You're a lowly Saiyan after all. As expected, I'm the strongest being in the universe. Oh? Suddenly, 3 of Cooler's men approach at their fastest speed. What is it? Lord Cooler, this is hard to say, but... What? Freezer of glorious lineage was killed by an inferior creature? A Saiyan? Meanwhile, in the afterlife, Mato has arrived. Where am I? I'm pretty sure I was fighting Cooler on planet Resource. I can't remember anything after that. There are some buildings over there. What? Standing in the distance, Mato sees a mysterious yet familiar figure. Back on planet Resource, some time has passed, and Mato's dead body remains. He's dead. Just to protect us. No! We can't give up yet! I don't know if this will work, but it all depends on my magical powers and Mato's life force. The sorceress begins to focus her magical powers. Zing! That outfit and that tail. Could he be a Saiyan? Standing before him is Tora, the friend of Bardock and the father of Mato. You are So you're fighting against Frieza's army to avenge your mother and the villagers who were killed. Once, we Saiyans, we used to kill innocent people for our profit too. I guess what goes around comes around. It's our fault that Saiyans were annihilated. But you're different. You're a hybrid Saiyan. You grew up with a kind heart. A kid like you don't need to live your life like a Saiyan warrior. It's certainly true that you share our blood. You don't have to enjoy fighting. Your strength is somewhere else. The power to protect the things you want to protect is inside you. From now on, show them what you've got. Our strength is in you. I'm counting on you. Are you? Suddenly, Mato begins to sink through the clouds. Huh? And now, go back to the place you should be. Wait! Are you perhaps? Mato suddenly begins to think in his head if this Saiyan is indeed his father. As he looks on further, however, he notices someone else. Mother? And just before he goes, he sees one more mysterious figure. Base! Wait! Mato! Amazing! Yes, it worked! 4 years later, Mato has remained on planet Resource after his spaceship was destroyed. He stares once more at the Dragon Ball within his hand. It's been 4 years since I lost my spaceship, since I wished upon Mr. Harp's ball, but today there was a sudden reaction, a strong one, and I was led here. There must be something in this place. Huh? No way. Are those? 2 Saiyan space pods crash land in front of Mato. Mr. Sorbet, is this planet really safe? Rest assured, Hamu, we are inspecting it. Planet Resource has many mysterious items. Even Lord Frieza wanted them. There is magic as well. What is more, Resource was almost destroyed by the hands of his older brother, Lord Cooler. Why was I told to come here, anyway? I'm an army doctor. I would like your panda hands to help me restore Frieza's army. What's the matter? You are with Frieza's army, right? That guy seems to be strong. Don't panic. My scouter is telling me that his power level was not that high. Immediately, both of their scouters explode. Impossible! Retreat! No way! Mato lets one of them go and lands before the other. Yikes! But please spare my life. I will do anything. With a cold look in his face, Mato stares at the subordinate. Where is Frieza? What? Lord Frieza died 4 years ago. What did you say? He's dead! A wave of shock courses through Mato's body after hearing those words. Yes, he was killed by a Saiyan who grew up on Earth. Someone named Kakarot, if I'm not mistaken. A Saiyan? Kakarot? Lord Frieza fought against Kakarot on Namek, but he was defeated. During their battle, I was caught up in Namek's explosion, but luckily I managed to survive. Now enraged, Mato grabs the panda by the scruff. Hey! What happened to Namek? That fierce fight, Lord Frieza, he planned to kill Kakarot while destroying the planet. No way. That time when I missed Frieza, he killed Base. Suddenly, everything becomes revealed to Mato. That means the dream I had that time, I knew it. The one with my mother and that other guy was Base. That Saiyan who grew up on Earth, that Kakarot, what kind of person is he? Lord Frieza's father, King Cold, and even his brother Lord Cooler, they tried to avenge his death, but they were also defeated. Cooler is Frieza's brother? And he was also by Kakarot. But then why? Why did I become stronger? Shit! In the end, I couldn't protect anything. Mato slams his fist on the floor, with now tears streaming from his eyes. Everything is... Kakarot, a Saiyan like me killed them. Damn it! With the intense emotion of anger and disparity flowing through him, Mato's eyes begin to glow green. Power like never before surges from Mato as the Frieza subordinate is blown away. Standing at the end of the chaos, he's now a glowing blonde Saiyan with yellow aura. Mato has become a Super Saiyan. Kakarot! And if you made it this far in the video, leave me a hashtag Goku down in the comments. Things are definitely getting interesting now. Next chapter, we will finally see Mato travel to Earth and meet everyone. So do not miss it. Subscribe right now with your notification bell on if you somehow aren't already. And if you want to get some really impressive Dragon Ball Super merch, visit animenocap.com, who have a massive sale on, and use the code GOKU to get an extra 10% off on top of any sale they have currently going on. Recently, I bought this Ultra Instinct hoodie, and the fit and quality is amazing. But for you guys who want to see more of me, click on one of these two videos on the right, including my first Dragon Ball Fighters video, which I definitely want you guys to support. But until next video guys, cheers.